Hey everyone, Mike Gray with the Mike Gray team in Heritage Texas Properties. We're in fall. The temperature has plummeted to the low 90s, so it's feeling a little bit better out there. As always, if you want to get the value of your house, there's a button off to the side you can click and get a market value sent over to you. Also, if you're looking to search any of the homes that are available on the MLS system for sale, then you can do a full search over there and find anything out there that's available. So the big news that is out is that the September 17th meeting of the Fed kept the rates the same. We were thinking that they were either going to keep them the same or possibly raise them. We still think that at some point here in the near future, relatively near future, they're going to get raised, but there was some disagreement between the voters. Some people wanted to raise it. Obviously, the majority did not, so they remained the same. We're going to keep an eye on that and find out what happens when they meet in December. To see if there's going to be any changes. Obviously, they're going to keep an eye on the economy and the world economy as well. So the numbers for August are out, and they're pretty incredible. August turned out to be the biggest August on record for sales, and it turned out to be the 8th biggest month ever, which I think would surprise some people. So we had just an incredible August. Saying that, I think that there's a lot of agreement around that things are slowing down. A couple factors are in play with that. We're going to watch this every time to see how they are. One is we're just that time of year, right? We're out of the spring, we're out of the summer season, and it's going to slow down. The other is there's an unknown in the oil industry and the global economies around the world. So there's a little bit of wait and see. At the beginning of the year, we projected that it'd be about a 10% drop. So we'll see if we're on target for that when the end of the year rolls around. The Bauer College, University of Houston, the Bauer College Department, they had a less than optimistic view on the Houston economy when they came out in their report due to what's going on with oil, the demand, and also the surplus of oil that's in the economy right now and in the global economy. On the flip side, the Urban Land Institute has a pretty positive view and says that Houston is weathering the storm pretty well. And we're going to see continued growth over the next 3 years. They are looking for prices to continue to go up. And also, they're projecting that in 2018, we're going to see another double-digit return on real estate. So they're very, very high on the Houston market and where it's going. So we're going to keep an eye on that, obviously, and watch how it plays out. But we have seen some areas slow down. The suburbs have definitely slowed down. Some of the areas are flattening out. The inner loop, we've seen more time on market. We've seen homes sit a little bit longer than they have in the past, and a little bit more inventory, but we're still slanted to the seller side. So it's still not a buyer's market by definition. What we want to look at, another thing that we're looking at, is on a year-over-year basis, only 9 of 41 submarkets have shown any decrease in pricing. And there's areas like Channelview and West Sharon, so they're not really our market. They're a little bit further out and really smaller niche markets. So we've held up very well. So we're going to keep an eye on that for you, keep you up to date on what's going on, and let you know how the end of the year. I think this is going to be a very interesting fourth quarter. We're still seeing a lot of activity. We have a lot of buyers, still a lot of interest in properties, but we're also seeing buyers with a more timid view of the market, kind of a little bit of a wait and see. The reality is the majority of our clients, though, they buy the property for a home. They're looking for a place to live for longer term, so they're not as subject to the short-term flows of what's going on with the economy. Seeing that, we still want everybody to do their diligence, want to do their homework, and as we always say, the best time to think about selling your home is before you buy it. So again, if you have any questions for me, reach out, email, call. Love to hear from you guys. Some of the questions have been great questions that we've been getting, and I appreciate the phone calls as well. Look forward to seeing you here in a couple weeks, and we will talk to you soon.